Let's get into it. Look, man, let's first get into Darius Slay. We're gonna get into Darius Slay. Darius Slay has meant so much to this football team, man. And like he said when he moved to the Steelers, man, you don't know what you have until it's gone. And we're gonna talk about Darius Slay's impact to this team a little later in the video. We're gonna also talk about AJ Brown and the rumors. Um, I know a lot of y'all are tired of hearing the AJ Brown rumors and stuff like that, but it's the biggest story that's out now. You know what I'm saying? We could have some about Jalen Hurts smacking the crap out of a random fan, and then AJ Brown will probably be off the table for a while. But until now, man, we'll still talk about AJ Brown. We'll still talk about AJ Brown and him being traded. Also, Dallas Goedert got the new deal. Yes, sir. He got the new deal. He's got it for a year. I know he would like more than a year, but they got him for a year. So we'll talk the details and exactly the numbers because we just got those numbers today. Uh, and we'll talk about that later in the video as well. I forgot to talk about this guy. He was a signing. I didn't know about the signing and who he was, but I actually come across a couple of clips of him, and he actually got real moves, kind of like the Jalen Phillips thing. I remember the very first time I talked about Jalen Phillips, I noticed that he had a go to move, and it was like really really good. So not only that, but he was already close to somebody who is like the solid foundation in this defense. He could play more than we think. So let's get into it.
Yeah, I done fell so many times, but I got back up. I've been drugged through the mud, like it ain't been enough. I'm still going, 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 still going. And I done felt so much pain that I wanna give up, but I can't stop now, cause I've been through too much. I'm still going, 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 still going.
Darius Slay came in here and immediately impacted Devontae Smith and Quinyon Mitchell. I think we knew about the Quinyon Mitchell thing, and we kind of figured what Quinyon Mitchell was coming in here to play because he was like the same build as Darius Slay, kind of the same player. He's a little more physical, but pretty much the same player. So we kind of knew that they were supposed to like link up, and he was supposed to teach him the ropes. But we had no idea the effect Darius Slay would have on Devontae Smith, with him being a better route runner because of Darius Slay. A lot of people don't know this, but um, Darius Slay used to call out Devontae Smith routes in one on ones. He would call him out at the top, and he told him how he knew, um, and he would continue to call him out until he made all his routes look the same. Now we have this monster and a route runner of Devontae Smith to where he's making people fall off routes alone. Not the ball ain't even coming his way, and he's making people fall. So, you know, if you look at this video right here, you can tell what he meant to Quinyon Mitchell.
Just know a lot, more than I can explain. Before I got here, I watched a lot of his tape, so it's kind of like I manifested, playing with him. So, he's just teaching me everything, giving me everything I need. He's been a big.
Yeah, like he came in with a veteran who didn't mind teaching the game, and I don't know, man. I don't know what Darius Slay's health like is and his conditioning like right now. So we got somebody we can work with Rick Woolen. So I don't think it's necessary for Slay to come in, but maybe he could come in and kind of help with the quarterbacks. Because he's obviously a pretty good teacher. So maybe he could come in and do something with the team, like coach with the team, kind of like how Fletch would do, and Jason Kelsey would come back in and come in and teach some stuff to these young guys. All right, now let's get into the AJ Brown talks. AJ Brown talks, man. I think AJ Brown talks as far as the trades are gonna be dead into I want to say it's not July. Um, is it June? I want to say June 1st. June 1st. maybe it'll heat back up around June 1st, but I don't believe he's going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh man, now Dallas got her signed. Now they could probably let go AJ Brown. I think a lot of people would love for us to do that stupid crap. You know, a lot of people around the league would love for us to let go AJ Brown, and they'll come up with a million reasons for why we should. And I think everybody deep down inside, whatever feeling you got about AJ Brown, kind of figure uh, we're a better team with him. We're not a better team without him. So uh, I would let it sink in. You know what I'm saying? Most people are trying to prepare for something that'll never happen. So uh, we won't have to worry about the talks about AJ Brown being traded, who's looking at who's calling who, all that, until about June 1st. So it give us a nice little break on the AJ Brown trade talks, hopefully. Let's get into Dallas Goedert, man. Dallas Goedert has got the deal, 1 year deal. I would have thought that he would get a little more, not really a little more money, but a little more, time. Like he got 1 year deal, $7 million, 4 million of it is guaranteed. I don't know what the talks were between agent and Goddard, but maybe after this year, pretty good year, we'll put him on a bigger contract, or maybe he came back just to kind of usher in these tight ends that's gonna be here. I don't think it's nothing he can really do for Grant Calcaterra, but maybe for Johnny Mutt, and then maybe a rookie tight end we grab, you can do something for those. The tight end pool in the draft is pretty big, so you can pretty much grab a couple tight ends in there, and these guys can come in and play right away. You can get fourth round fourth round picks as far as tight ends, and they can play right away. You got one standout, and everybody think that we should go and get him in the first round. I'm not a fan of that, but um, I think this is a very friendly thing, a very team friendly thing that Dallas Goddard did on this deal, man. I know he'd rather be here more than 1 year, but um, he got the 1 year $7 million. Nice bit of money for 1 year. So congrats, Dallas Goddard. We got him for one more year. We got to make the best of it. Got to make the best of it. All right, man. For the main topic, man, one of the things that I sat there and I looked at some of the highlight film. I can't show you all of it, man. YouTube be on some crazies. So the one thing that I noticed about the highlight film for, I'm gonna call him AK, Arnold um, I'm gonna call him AK. That's what he said in the media room. I'm gonna let you hear the media room, because he actually said something about Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is grabbing a lot of respect from people, man, as he should, man. He's putting in the work, man, and Jordan Davis is a monster of a man, a monster of a problem, and he actually got a lot of respect and knew Jordan Davis before even coming here. So let me run the video.
The Eagles defense in general terms, but how familiar are you with some of your individual teammates you'll be playing with now?
I think in terms of people that I know well, Jordan Davis, he's kind of my guy. And I was on the phone with him for about 30 minutes before I decided to come to the Eagles. So kind of spoke to him, kind of wanted to know the breakdown and how the defense looked like, some of the things that they did in the previous years. So I would say he's kind of one of the person that I leaned on in this process.
What did he tell you?
He told me the obvious, Philadelphia Eagle defense, they're going to put the work in. They're going to play together in sync as a defense. They're going to stop the run and have the opportunity to get after the quarterback. And that pretty much aligns with what I was looking for. That's why I decided to come here.
I don't know if I don't know if the talk between Jordan Davis and him kind of swayed him to come this way. But we got him, and we could have a steal of a person, man. He got a go-to move, and it almost works every time. What that guy say? He said this scent works almost all of the time. So I'm gonna play the video, and I'm gonna show you what you got. Didn't explain to you. that move is similar to the Dwight Freeney spin move that he had been terrorizing the league with for many years, man. That spin move, I've seen more of those. I wish I could show y'all more of those. But I can't show you too much. You know what I'm saying? But he got that spin move down, man, and he doing it. Like I think it's the same spin move that Jalix Hunt and Nolan Smith went to the summit to learn. And they never pulled it out. And it's a feel move. It's a move that you gotta feel. And he has to feel for it. I can see this kid playing way more than we think. And him having a big year will mean we have a big year. So I'm wishing all the best. And that's a cool ass name. AK. You know what I'm saying? AK is a cool ass name. So that's all I got, man. If y'all like the content, man, go down there, hit that like button, like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. And we out. Let's go, birds.